What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Small Biz. In today's video, we're going to talk about whether or not yours truly was wrong to say we should be buying BINI at $5.50 yesterday. And the obvious question then is, what the fuck was that push all the way up to $7.50 and 3 halts, only to come all the way back to $4.65? All that and more coming in up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, day 2 after being off YouTube for the last 5 months. I've been fucking with the dials. I'm not an expert in anything. I can barely tie my shoes. That's why I love those Skechers slip-ins. You might be the same way. So if it's bright, it is brighter than it is yesterday. I'm screwing with the tone, the fixtures, and I'm still looking, tell me in the comments below, for a skin smoothing app on desktop. I don't want some China mobile app. It's got to be desktop where I load a video. It smooths out my skin. I save. I load it on YouTube. I get on with my day. And speaking of our day, 5 of 7 core holdings that we're currently trading are up. DEVS, don't buy it now, pushing 38. We were in there at 29 and change last Thursday. All of those stocks that are up, including DEVS, I think it's going to push north of 50 cents a share, have totally wiped out the drawdown in Mullins, aka BINI. But let me give you the 50-50 scenario. Before I do, those of you that signed up for the 30-day free trial, you've got to open your inbox and click the Discord link. So if you signed up, you get a 30-day free trial, cancel any motherfucking time. As soon as you do, you get a $75 credit for the second month. And then in month 3 at trysmallbiz.com, you can convert to annual and save 50%. So some of you are not inside the Discord. If you can't see all the fucking action, and we had some this afternoon, check your inbox. If you're not a member of Discord, you need to join first. Then click the invite link that I send you. And before you can get inside, you have to verify your email address. We only have 200 and small change paid customers. A couple of times we were up to almost 500 strong. And then yours truly went on a fucking rampage after he raised the price 50%, and rightly so. And half of our members quit. But in case you haven't heard me a time or two, 247 wins, 17 losses, 1,200% plus gains in the last 2 years. Meaning if you had 10 grand into all of our ideas, including when I said buy Bitcoin at 53,000, your 10 grand's worth north of 120. And while most of you don't seem to believe it, it's true. There are several people that have paid off homes, bought cars, gotten out of debt. Congrats to the guy who just built a new house or bought a new house just outside of Washington, D.C. and sent grandkids to school. It's not going to cost you a fucking dime to see if I'm the real deal inside the Discord. We give you a credit of $75 if you pay by the month, and most do initially. And you can lock in the same 75 rate in month 3. In other words, are you willing to buy me a half a cup of fucking coffee a day to make you rich? Are you kidding me? That's not even minimum wage. I've been in the markets, half of it as a broker from 93 to 07. I've made all the fucking mistakes so that you don't have to. And I'm willing to come here instead of hiding under my fucking desk on a day where a stock I own's down 30% from where we own it in the 7s, and tell you exactly what I'm going to do in closing. Please give me a thumbs up or down. It doesn't matter. And if you know a desktop skin smoothing app that a simpleton like me can use, put it in the comments below. Your free trial, trysmallbiz.com. Get Discord if you don't have a small biz. Premium if you do, before I change my fucking mind. If the stock, and I'm talking about BINI, goes under $4 a share, I'm going to sell it. Average is in and around 7.25. Some of our members are less than that. I'll take the 30, 35% hit, whatever it is, because when you got a 93% plus win rate for over 10x returns in the last 2 years, who gives a fuck if you're wrong? And I'll come back on another video and say, all you shorts, all you folks that have been burned badly, and we all know it's run by a guy who should probably be in jail, including the guy that's funding the fucking company. We were just rolling the dice that it was going to do the same thing as it did back in June. Wednesday, which is tomorrow, it took off from 5 and change to 26.5. And it did the same jerry-rigging around on Tuesday, the night before. So once again, in simple terms, I've got a full position. If it goes down under 4, we're going to take the loss and get out, because the printing press is obviously in full operation and she's going to go down in a big fucking way. If it pushes up and through where we own it at 7 and change, we'll be selling in increments of a third all the way to, let's say, 12. I don't think, and I could be wrong, she's going to pump as much as she did back in June. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, always remember that I love you. And until next time, thanks for watching.